Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square up. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker, Tyler Luke, set to get this started. And off we go from Arlington. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. And that's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one.
28-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And it's going to get nothing, no gain on the first snap of the game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man, it is Ryan Flanoy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast when you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a first and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
7-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
2nd and 7 at the Ravens 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's caught Flanoy, the right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Third and short. Prescott. He's got it at the 7. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a great start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
Bell on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On the ground, this is Justice Hill.
Justice
And
Hill.
nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try and run for it with Randall. 1st down and more inside the 40. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal, Baltimore.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Let the fullback try to power it home. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 1.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens come right back to tie it at 7. Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. He'll take this forward. It'll be 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickens, 1st catch. And that's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they'll take this down inside 35. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Look wide, get this one complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. The defense throws a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
Cowboys.
Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. And we're not going to have another snap here. First quarter will come to an end. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. That is over the middle to Flanor.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Dak to throw. Kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward, a gain of 6.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
First carry for Joe Mixon. Has midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Raven first down.
A carry now for him. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll send Flowers in motion. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he will have the Ravens first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on that 3rd and 4.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews.
Jackson's pass.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
First down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll take this one in.
Touchdown.
Go Mixon. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14 to 10. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll play action. It's Prescott. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd and 10.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Prescott. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. He'll get about 2. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. And they will get another play off. We have reached the 2-minute warning. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Second down and 8. A design run here with Jackson.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll send Flowers in motion. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Under pressure and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal. No issues there. This one is good. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
They're on the 37-yard line.
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to get this down very close to the first down marker. Maybe a few inches short, however. So decision time coming up. It's 4th down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short the first down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
First down, Ravens.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
And his momentum completely stopped there. Pick up, thrown down for a loss.
Yeah, just not a whole lot you could do there. I mean, it's a zone read play, Mike, and the defense just really has everybody accounted for. One defender has the back, another defender has the quarterback, and once you have those two guys taken away, there's not a whole lot to do. And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he just about got there. Good yardage on the scramble, but he's going to wind up a yard short of the first down.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try the option here. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he's not going to get this. The defense was ready for it, and they stumbled on 4th down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this 4th down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge 4th down stop.
Finding room across midfield. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch. Speeding up the...
On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
1 yard gain.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Into the hands of Pickens. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
It's clear from that third down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on fourth down. Figure they still have that extra down in their pocket on the defensive side of the field. Now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Now that on fourth down. That's taken in. And he's going to be marched out of bounds down at the 3. 29 yards in all. And they'll have it first and goal.
So the decision to go for it on fourth down pays off. Really well executed. Nice job by the offense. But now you got to come away with a touchdown. You want to reward your coach for the aggressive decision-making by coming away with 6.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a man wide open. He's got it. Ryan Lenore. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Ties the game at 17.
offering a kickoff for the Cowboys. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what he's doing. Due for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
And he's going to take this up to the 17-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down, Baltimore.
On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
You know, Mike, I think the question is, does Derrick Henry ever age? I mean, he's in year 11. He still looks like he's a rookie. I mean, he produces at an elite level, it seems, every year. 1,500 yards for the 5th time in his career a season ago. I mean, we could go on and on, but really the last piece of the puzzle missing is he's still searching for that Super Bowl ring.
And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
Never fun to be 2nd and 13. From the gun, Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here's we start the second half.
He finds his receiver. That's Bateman.
Jackson's
14 on the pickup. Good for a raving first down.
A gain of 14.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First down, Ravens.
Going to go right back to Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He'll step up and run this. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 6.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the 4th quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long sustained...
This is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd down, Prescott. This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Prescott now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's third down and a few inches. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. I'll throw left side there, not going to find it. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down. Dak fake to Williams. Now he'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play on 4th and inches. And even 30 yards.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up. First shot from strut walking.
High game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to 1st and goal. The RPO, that one is complete. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but once you get to the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
First down.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
There on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Finding space at the 15. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he's got another one. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Moving left. This one caught down the field. It's Lenore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Williams, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Kyle Hamilton. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Ravens
From the 38 now,
line.
here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's into the hands of Lamb. And that's a first down. It'll be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will go up by 7.
Makes the score Cowboys 31. Ravens 24. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers.
Jackson's pass.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
A give right up the middle to Henry. And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. First down, Baltimore.
On the option, they give it to Henry. Not much.
Derrick
2nd and long coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Jackson now. Has caught. That's Lane. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. Here's Mixon. And he will have the Ravens first down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
Great work there by the interior of this offensive line, the center, the 2 guards, really working together to create that hole up the middle. And then it's just the vision of the backfield. There's a fine line between hitting that full speed, but also having a little bit of patience to let that play develop. Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Gain of 15. And a Raven first down.
Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second down and 3.
7 brings up second and 3.
They go with Mixon. And nothing materializes there. Just fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here that's what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Here's Henry. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. Now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
This will be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much looking.
Brings up 3rd
and 6. Williams gets it on the draw. Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Anger now on to punt. That kick is away. 1st down and more. Past the 40. And some nifty running on the return. Some good yardage before he was taken down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go deep. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to try it here again. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here.